Mass missile attacks by Russians on the Ukrainian energy system may provoke a new wave of refugees to Europe. There were even reports in the media that the authorities are preparing for the possible evacuation of the residents of Kyiv, the capital. It's more than 3 million people. If such a scenario is really possible, where the Kyivans will evacuate and whether the import of electricity can help Ukraine avoid a total blackout. Our journalists find it out.
The New York Times was the first to write about the possible evacuation of 3 million Kyivs. Journalists had made such a conclusion after a conversation with Roman Tkachuk. Later, the head of the capital's municipal security department stated that his words were misunderstood.
The civil protection system must be ready for various scenarios, but this does not mean that we are now preparing for evacuation. To respond efficiently, we must have a plan for all possible scenarios.
However, the people of Kyiv are already discussing such an option and considering where they will go, but not many are ready to go abroad.
I heard these statements. I understand everything. If necessary to evacuate, I will go to my parents in Khmelnytsky region. Abroad, no. Now is the time to be ready for everything, but I don't plan to leave Kyiv. I hope I won't have to leave. Where should all residents of Kyiv go? I don't think about going abroad.
If it is half a day, well, then we will wait. But if it is long time, then maybe we will go to the country. I think the worst case scenario has been voiced, but I really want to believe in the best.
Meanwhile, residents of the capital and other cities stock up on candles and get used to periodic power outages. Ukraine already went through this more than 20 years ago. The Bila Tserkva's hospital made its own flashlights from LEDs and batteries. They also have 2 generators of 5 and 55 kilowatts. So medical care is provided even in the absence of light, but preparing dinners for the sick has become a problem.
There are electric stoves in the food block, which draw a lot of electricity. Therefore, we need an additional generator, and we asked the city authorities to help.
At the end of October, the energy company of Ukraine ordered 1 megawatt from Slovakia to test the possibility of import. Currently, there is no need for such supplies, experts say, but in winter it may be required. The total technical possibilities of electricity import into Ukraine from the European Union is 600 megawatts. Deliveries are possible from Poland, Slovakia, Romania and Hungary. Although the last shouldn't be hoped for, given the support of Viktor Orban's government to Vladimir Putin. But the commercial possibilities agreed to Ukraine by the European Union of System Operators, ENTSO-E, were up to 400 megawatts for export and up to 500 megawatts for import at the end of October. This isn't enough to balance the Ukrainian energy system, considering the shutdown of the occupied Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant and the shortage of coal in warehouses. Experts say it is necessary to increase the available capacity for electricity import from the European Union by 1,500 megawatts. Large-scale commercial imports will help Ukraine solve the problems that arouse due to Russian attacks on our energy system, but will create another problem: who will compensate for the difference in tariffs for the population, the state or energy market players?
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Latest news, trends, and analytics on all about Ukraine. Like, share, and subscribe. Any questions, proposals, and comments, contact us via email.